Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. My name is Misako Envela, and thank you so much for pressing play on today's video. Welcome back, or welcome to the Winter Arc Mindset Reset. This is day number 9. As you can see, I have my post-it note on my headboard with my mantra. I said it to myself this morning, and yeah, I'm just in such a great mood. And this is just a reminder, if you haven't spoken your mantra aloud, to do that. If you can do it in the mirror, that's even more powerful. I use a tool called habit stacking, which I was introduced to through Atomic Habits, which is basically I attach a habit that I want to implement, like saying this new mantra, to something I already do. So an example of that is like, I know that every morning I'm going to brush my teeth, and so I will stack the habit of saying my mantra on top of brushing my teeth. So I'll brush my teeth and then say my mantra in the mirror. So that's just a tip if you're trying to figure out how to remember to do this every morning. And then it kind of just becomes second nature, like brushing your teeth. Just feeling very grateful and energized, and yeah, and I hope you're feeling the same way. I briefly shared yesterday how my life has basically changed in the past 2 days because I'm consuming enough protein. I think for me it feels so drastic because like I was consuming like less than 50% of what I should have been consuming for my size. And so it feels like such a drastic change in so many areas of my life, because it's like I went from 40%, 30% to now 100%. But I want to share something that I've learned, because I just can't get over the fact that my focus is so much better. As someone who struggles with ADHD, I am constantly battling my brain and trying to just stay on track. And what I found from ChatGPT, my good sis ChatGPT, is that protein supports the production of dopamine and norepinephrine, 2 neurotransmitters critical for focus, mood regulation, and executive functioning, areas that are often impacted in ADHD. Consuming protein in the morning has been shown to improve focus and reduce symptoms like hyperactivity for people with ADHD. Like, I have just never felt so stable emotionally. Like, I feel like I can sit and complete a task without running around. And like I said, I feel like an extreme shift because I was eating so much less than what I should have protein-wise. And just basically living off of carbs and fat, which I love carbs and fat, but your body needs protein as well. And so I think for me, that's why this feels like I just want to talk about it all the time, because I know that there's someone out there who might need to hear this information and who might be suffering like I was because you're not consuming enough protein. So this probably will not be the last time that I talk about this, but I wanted to share that fact specifically because like I feel so much better physically, but the mental implications, that the positive mental implications that this is having, like genuinely feels like world shifting. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. Okay, today's prompt is all about preparation, because preparation is the key to success. When you feel your limiting beliefs creeping into your mind, how can you prepare to work through them? Come up with a list of at least 3 tactics that you can use. For example, recently I've started doing this when I start to feel my limiting beliefs creep in and like I just want to give up, is I will go on a walk, just speak to myself out loud. I know you're feeling really frustrated, people aren't responding to your pitches, you didn't get that opportunity to work with that brand you really wanted to, but it's okay. There are an abundant amount of opportunities out there. This is not a reflection of your worth. Do not give up. We can take a break, we can feel whatever we want to feel, but we are not going to give up. And I'll just say these things out loud. I probably look a little crazy, but I don't really care. I need to do whatever I need to do to stay on track and to keep myself going. We'll also literally go outside and touch grass, like lay in the grass and just like breathe, look up, cry, whatever I need to do, and just let the frustration or sadness or whatever I'm feeling pass through me. because it's unrealistic to believe that your limiting beliefs are not going to creep into your mind again, especially in the face of rejection. And so instead of pretending like this is never going to happen, we can arm ourselves with tools and tactics so that we know how to deal with these thoughts, with these beliefs when they start to arise. Instead of trying to ignore these feelings and pretend like they don't exist, we can face them, we can walk with them, we can hear them out, and just work through them together. I have a close friend who was recently diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, and she talks about, like, in the beginning, she felt like she was at war with her body, like being very hard on her body about how it was responding, how it was dealing with this, and like she felt like it was her against her body. And then she had this like really expansive psychedelic trip that made her realize like her body is doing her best. It's not her against her body, like she is one with her body. And it just like allowed her to have more compassion with herself. And I think about that often, that story she shared. And I think about it in terms of, yes, my body, but also my feelings, my thoughts. We don't have to be at war with our emotions and our thoughts. We can embrace them and we can walk ourselves through them. And so that's what I have for you today. I look forward to reading what you come up with. Thank you for choosing yourself. Thank you for showing up for yourself. And as always, thank you for being here. I'll see you back here tomorrow.